Hey guys, welcome to Rare Rosie tutorial video. On this video, we'll be making this simple dress. It's an A-line dress, all right? So this dress is an off-shoulder A-line dress that has a strip sleeves, right? Its sleeves are just simple strap hands, all right? So the measurements you need for this dress are from your shoulder to your chest line, from your shoulder to your waistline or half cut, then the full length of your gown, okay? You can also measure from your shoulder to your hip line. Now, when you want to mark an off shoulder dress, right, you have to you ask your client or measure your client from your client's shoulder to her chest line. That's what is going to determine that off part, the off shoulder part, right? Then you mark it. So for adults, I always remove 7 inches from shoulder to chest. I always remove 7 inches, all right? Then from your shoulder to your bust line, your shoulder to your waistline, your shoulder to your hip line, then the full length of your gown. Now you now have to take your horizontal measurements, right? So for your bust line, you do your bust measurement divided by 4 plus allowance, your waistline divided by 4 plus allowance, your hip line divided by 4 plus allowance. All right. Then the same thing you mark for your hip line, you mark it for your hemline. All right. Now remember that this gown, it doesn't have an armhole. All right. So the measurement you got for your bust line, you have to connect it to your chest line. All right. So now to your A line, to get your A shape, from your waistline, draw a slant line to the hem of your gown. Can you see? Draw a slant line from your waistline down to the full length of your gown, and then you cut it out. So this is how to cut out a simple A-line gown. First, just simple A-line gown. All right. So you notch your center point. Now you're going to use this front pattern to cut out your back pattern. Now your back pattern, the only difference is a zipper allowance. That's if you want yours to have a zipper allowance, right? The only difference is the zipper allowance area. You notch your zipper allowance area. Now you open up the back line. Can you see? Then you determine where you want your sleeve, that's the strip sleeves, to be. And then most times I always notch it so that I won't forget. All right, but you can choose to just mark yours with a chalk. All right, so now let's work on the front part. Now you open up your front part. Can you see this design part? Looking at the design, you think the dress is a 6 pieces gown. No, it is not. All right, so you use your chalk to determine where you want the design to be, how you want it to be at the front, right? Can you see how I marked mine? Then you open it up. All right, so you use your scissors to open it up. So guys, please, if you've not subscribed to my YouTube channel, please click on the subscription button, like, share, and kindly subscribe to the channel. So now, as I've opened it up, the next thing you do, you get a strip material, put it on fold, and then you start folding it like just folding it like you can see on the video, as if you're making pleats. Yes, short pleats. Now the length of this strip material, what I did, I just measured the whole part that I'm going to be covering with strip. All right, and then the width, it's just 2 inches wide. I cut 2 inches wide so that when I folded it, it was like 1 inch. All right, so you are going to pleat from the bottom of the right of the dress, that's from the bottom to the top and then to the other bottom. Now let me show you how I pleated it. Can you see how it's looking? You first of all pleat the sides. When you get to the top part, you pleat it. You can see that I opened the dress. I cut open the 2 sides and then the top part of the dress, because the pleats, I want the pleats to be inside the dress. I don't want it to be showing outwardly. All right, so you're going to pleat it. Can you see? Just follow my hands, how I'm showing the descriptions, and pleat it. So can you see how it's? Can you see? So this is the pleated part. Remember that this pleated part is the middle. Is the middle of the dress. All right. So I'm going to bring back the parts that I cut out and then fix them on top of it. Fix them back to the main fabric. Remember, we'll cut it out. All right. So we'll be fixing them back to the main fabric. Okay. So you get your both sides and then you fix one side at a time. All right. you first of all place the first side you'll be working on. Please remember to use your pin. Very important. First of all, pin it to the main fabric first before you start sewing it. It's going to help you because we didn't cut it in a straight form. We cut it in an A form. So you have to pin it because the waistline, you have to give it its original shape. All right. So you have to pin from the bottom to the top. All right. So you have to pin one side first before you pin the other side. Do you get? You have to sew it like in batches, right? First of all, sew one part of the side. Yeah, then you sew the second part of the side. All right. See what I'm trying to say? So I've sewn one part and the other side. Now this is the top part that I cut off. I realized that it was too small. All right. I realized that it was too small. So I'm going to recut the upper part. Do you get? So I'm going to recut the other part. I just got another right and then just place it on top. You get just to so now if you're making yours, make sure that the material that you leave in excess on top is more. All right, let it not be little. Okay, so make sure that the material on top, that's the top part that you'll be cutting out, to be more of in excess, not little. So remember that I said the upper part I cut earlier was small, so I used a new top. Now I use the back part of my pattern to now correct the upper part of my pattern. Hope you understand this part. Please, if you don't understand up to this level, you can send me your question on the comment section. I'll try my best to explain. Okay, and please like and share the video. So now I've gotten the design for the front. So the next thing I'm going to be doing is to mark out the original line I marked for the sleeve, right? Where the sleeve is going to be, and then work on the back part. So for the back part, I'm just going to fix my zipper, right? You fix your zipper, then close up your zipper allowance line. That's just it for the back. Then when you're done, you now shape your dress. You join the front to the back part of your dress. Now, when you're done joining the front to the back part of the dress, for the neckline, that's for the neck part, you can decide to fold it in as I did on this video, or you can decide to use a facing for it. It depends on your preference. Please, for the purpose of this tutorial, I'm intentionally using different materials so that we'll see how the dress is looking. Okay, so now I've marked out for the strip. Now, to get the length of your strip, you remember that you marked out, you're going to measure your client from the front of your the front of your chest to the back to get the strip. Or if you forget to measure your client like that, how to get the strip for the hands is, you remove 7 inches from the off shoulder, right? So that 7 inches is going to give you 14. So that 14 is going to be the length of the strip of the hands, right? So when we're done, I fixed the strip, and this is how our outfit looks. So I just put a little twist at the strip part. I make the back part of the strip to be crossed strip neck. All right, it's not just the back. Can you see the back part? I just crossed it over. So you take the strip, when you fix one strip in the front for the right, at the back you sew it to the left side, just crisscross. Do you get? So when you're done, this is how your outfit will look. This is the replication of that outfit. So please, if this tutorial was helpful to you, please like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And if you have any question, let me know in the comment section. I'll try my best to explain. So thank you so much for watching. Thank you to my new subscribers. Thank you to my old subscribers. Thank you to my incoming subscribers. See you on my next tutorial. Bye.